Attention everyone, this bitch is stupid. She forgot to turn on the mic during the first part of this video, so I apologize in advance. I hope that it doesn't stop you from enjoying the video, but just know that the first part of this video is pretty not good. Also, if you notice the Chinese subtitles at the bottom of the footage that I'm showing, no, you didn't. I love Sonic, and I've always loved Sonic. I made my mom buy me merch despite us being dirt poor. I read fan fiction. I made Sonic OCs. I used to play any Sonic game I could get my grubby little hands on for the Wii and Wii U. From Sonic Colors, which I distinctly remember because I couldn't get past the tutorial and then never touched it again, to those weird story time games that they had where Sonic became a knight. And then he had a cool ring and hung out with genie girls, which I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, had a storyline about the genie girl being in an abusive relationship or something. And for the games that I couldn't play, I watched those cutscene compilations on YouTube, where I just assumed that I got the whole experience and just left it at that. I even watched that weird Shadow the Hedgehog game cutscene compilation, which was just bizarre. Like, at the time, I thought it was badass because Shadow had like a motorcycle and he had guns and they let him say, "Damn." But looking back, it's just goofy. Like, I was a cringe kid, dude. Although I think my fondest memories of Sonic when I was a kid is watching the Sonic X anime on YouTube. I don't know if it's still available for free, but I recently watched it on Amazon Prime, and it was just so nostalgic for me. With all that being said, I was pretty skeptical back in 2018, 2019 when they first announced that they were making a CGI/live action Sonic the Hedgehog film. Especially because the original design looked like this. But after they came out with a better, much better, improved model of Sonic and more started coming out about the film, I actually allowed myself to get a little excited. Not too excited though, because at the time I was still in high school and I didn't want to be seen as cringe, but you know, still fairly excited, just hidden deep down inside where nobody could see it. Now, with the second Sonic movie release being just around the bend, a few days from recording, it's actually 2 days from now I'm gonna go see it, and a third movie being announced, I thought that I'd sit down, watch both films, and make a little review video about it. Because I like Sonic. Just a quick note before we get into it, I am going to be reviewing the second film right after I see it, so it's not going to be scripted or anything like the review for the first movie is going to be. So the first half of this video is going to be scripted, but the second half is just going to be me rambling after seeing it in theaters. Oh, I'm sorry. Because I'm not gonna walk into the theater with a notepad and look like a total goober. I'm already seeing the Sonic movie as a fucking full-grown woman. Like, I'm not gonna embarrass myself that hard. Also, there are going to be big spoilers for both films. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this video. With all that being said, let's spin dash right into my 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog movie review. After a Megamind-type flash-forward sequence where the blue blur is being chased by the formidable Eggman, we're introduced to a big bird lady named Longclaw who plays the role of Sonic's mother. She tells him that he needs to keep his powers a secret, but of course, the blue hedgehog doesn't listen. This leads to a clan of echidnas tracking baby Sonic and his bird mom down and chasing them into the nearby forest. Bird Mom tells Sonic that he needs to keep his powers secret forever and gives him these rings and a little baggie that he can use to travel to different planets across the universe if and when he's discovered.
I actually really like how they implemented the rings into the movie. I think that the inclusion of these portals is actually really creative and they play a big role in the story. We flash forward 10 years where Sonic now resides on Earth and lives in a little man cave in the forest where he hides away from the humans. It's shown in the film that he doesn't actually really enjoy living his life this way and that he desperately wants to make friends. Specifically, he wants to be friends with our main human character Tom and his wife or girlfriend, I'm pretty sure it's his wife, Maddie, who he calls Donut Lord and Pretzel Lady, respectively. Tom is the main police officer in the boring town of Green Hills, Montana, but he desperately wants to be more than just a small town cop. He wants to do things like chase down bad guys and make a big difference in the world. He wants to be a San Francisco cop. And his wish is fulfilled when he gets an acceptance letter from the San Francisco Police Department saying that he was accepted into the police force effective immediately. Going back to Sonic, the sad, lonely little hedgehog causes a big blue explosion from just running too fast. He's just too fast. That knocks out the power for all of Green Hills. And probably more than just Green Hills, because the fucking government catches on to this little incident and calls in our big baddie Robotnik and his boyfriend Agent Stone to find out what caused the blackout. Little side note, Jim Carrey does an amazing job as Robotnik. Like, he's so fun and goofy and it's just really entertaining to watch him play this villain. I couldn't help but laugh or smile anytime he was on screen. He was just perfect for the role.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I
Nope.
am.
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Is
Me.
Major
I'm in charge.
Anyways, Robotnik uses his little egg robots to find Sonic's footprint and realizes that this was no mere power outage. This must have been caused by a little blue hedgehog-shaped alien. Look at Sonic's little foot. Look at that little foot. Why does it look like that? Ew. They track Sonic down using these little egg robots, so he runs and hides in Tom's shed, where Tom finds him and shoots him with a bear tranquilizer. He then instantly overdoses and dies, and Robotnik takes him back to Area 51 for dissection.
And also, that's for bears.
Good.
Robotnik tracks Sonic down to Tom's house and tries to make him confess that he's hiding the blue hedgehog after finding his quill. But Tom is just too good of a guy, so instead of giving up this strange blue alien creature that he's only known for maybe a few minutes, he socks Eggman across the face and he and Sonic escape in his truck. Now the two of them are off to San Francisco, where Sonic's rings are after he dropped them through a portal back in the shed when he got shot. Probably should have mentioned that, that's kind of important. They stop by a bar so that Tom can call one of his cop buddies, and Sonic is told to stay in the car. But, of course, Sonic just can't resist going inside and having a little bit of fun with some cool biker guys. His disguise is so cute, by the way. Like, look at his little hat, it's so cute. Tom and Sonic stay so that Sonic can experience some fun on his last days on Earth. And soon, a bar fight breaks out. There's this cool scene that's been in, like, a million other movies where Sonic uses his epic, cool, awesome super speed to stop time and run around and pull little goofs on people. I swear that this has been used in a bunch of other films. None really come to mind, but I swear to God I've seen it. Like, it's a trope at this point. But Sonic can literally move at the speed of sound, so in this case it makes sense. Plus the song that plays during the scene is pretty good. The two of them escape after probably severely injuring at least one person in that bar and make it to a hotel, where they stay for the night. Little do they know, Robotnik has calculated exactly where they are and is sending a big scary tank robot after them. They hit the road the next morning and an epic chase scene ensues where Sonic and Tom work together to fight off the robots Robotnik sent after them, and ends in Sonic literally being blown up and dying, and the movie ends. But just kidding, he gets better, and now they're in San Francisco. Tom uses his badge to get on top of this, like, business building or something. I'm pretty sure it's a landmark, but I don't know the name of it, even though I'm pretty sure they named it in the movie. I just don't know what it is. And they get Sonic's rings back. But before Sonic can leave, Dr. Eggman shows up with his evil egg robots, and this time he's got a trick up his sleeve. Remember the quill that I briefly mentioned at the beginning of the movie? Well, after an epic dance sequence, Eggman has extracted the power of Sonic and can use that power to keep up with him when he's going really fast. The chase scene from the beginning of the movie ensues, and I really like it. Sonic uses the rings to go to different places in the world. Like, they see a mime in France, they run along the Great Wall of China, and they fucking blow up the Sphinx. It's fucking amazing. But eventually, they end up back in Green Hills, where it looks like Sonic has been defeated. But through the power of friendship and spin dashes, Eggman is banished to the Mushroom Planet, and all is well. The government also just gives up looking for Sonic, I guess. Maddie and Tom adopt Sonic. Tom decides that they're gonna stay in Green Hills, and they get a $50 gift card to Olive Garden. Overall, I thought that this movie was really good. It was fun, it was cute, and I really like how they literally just wrote Sonic to be Sonic. Like, it wasn't a Detective Pikachu situation where they just cast somebody popular like Ryan Reynolds to be the voice actor and then just gave Pikachu the personality of Ryan Reynolds. Like, I don't want to watch Ryan Reynolds as a yellow little guy. Sonic is just as much of a spunky kid as he is in the video games, and it's really cool to see in a film like this, where it actually feels like it was made for fans and not just to profit off of something popular. Sonic is just being Sonic in this movie, and it's really entertaining and fun, and I just really enjoyed it as a longtime Sonic fan. On a scale of goodness, I would give the 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog movie a really good would watch again. In fact, I watched it 3 times to make this video and still really like it. But will Sonic the Hedgehog 2 live up to the quality of the first film? Let's find out.
Hello everybody. I love Sonic. Hello. I went to go see the Sonic movie, the second one. Just like I promised, I am going to be reviewing it, and I do have notes. I didn't write them in the theater, but when I came home, I made little note sheet. First of all, I just want to say that I actually really fucking enjoyed this film. I was screaming in the theater. I wasn't the only person that was screaming in the theater, but I was screaming in the theater, and I'm usually not the kind of person who does that. I'm going to be using footage from in the background here, footage from the trailers, because I don't know where to get footage from the actual movie. So, sorry in advance. The experience of actually going into the movie was just as great as actually seeing it. Me and the person that went together got these little Sonic and Tails souvenir cups, and they are just so cute. Like, look at them. They actually look like they do in the movies. They're so cute. And then we also got this exclusive one-shot IDW Sonic the Hedgehog 2 comic and an exclusive poster as well, which I love the artwork on. Like, it's just so good. It's just so good. I only got these because I saw it at a early screening. I don't know if they're passing these out at normal screenings, because today, as of recording, is actually the day that the movie officially comes out in theaters, like all around America. So I don't know if y'all who are seeing it after me are actually getting these, but they're freaking awesome. The movie starts with Eggman living his life, making mushroom coffee, getting up to some mischief on the Mushroom Planet that he was sent to at the end of the film. The first film, to be specific. Eggman uses the remains of his crashed ship to build this big tower that he uses to send out a signal all throughout space, and it attracts Knuckles. The two of them make a pact that they're going to find Sonic on Earth, and it's not specified why Knuckles wants Sonic, especially in the beginning, specifically, but it is revealed later, so stay tuned. Back on Earth, Tom and Maddie are leaving. My cats are getting up to some mischief, just like Eggman. On Earth, Tom and Maddie are getting ready to go out on a little vacation to Hawaii for Maddie's sister's wedding. I don't know Maddie's sister's name. I don't really care enough to learn it. because I hate her character. She's annoying. Anyways, they're leaving Sonic alone for 2 days, but that vacation quickly turns into a
nightmare
when Knuckles and Eggman show up, and Knuckles just beats the absolute shit out of Sonic. He beats the fuck out of him. It's revealed that Knuckles is looking for the Master Emerald, and Sonic is the key to finding it. The Master Emerald in this universe that they've created in this cinematic... What am I even saying? The universe in the movie. The Emerald in this universe has the power to turn thoughts into reality, and that is exactly what warriors of the Echidna clan way back when used it for. They used it to get ultimate power and to be able to fight good. But the Owls thought, no, that power should not belong to anybody. So they stole it from the Echidnas and they hid it away somewhere. And it turns out that somewhere is Earth. Sonic obviously has no idea what he's talking about. His bird mom never explained this to him. But before he can get absolutely just murked, Tails swoops in a police car and saves him. Sonic and Tails figure out that there's a little symbol on the map that he was given when he was a baby, and that is actually a clue as to where the emerald is. Sonic and Tails follow the clues to Siberia, where they try to spend the night in a bar, or I think whatever. Do Siberians have bars? They try to spend the night in a Siberian tavern, but due to Tails's little device causing a bit of an oopsie, Sonic and Tails end up being part of a dance battle. They win, obviously, because power of friendship and such, but I thought it was a really fun scene. Tails uses his little device because in this movie he has just a backpack, a cute little backpack full of different devices, and they come in handy later on in the film. Excuse me, I'm recording. But yeah, I actually really liked that they gave Tails all these little knickknacks, devices that he invented himself. He has a translator, he has a device that makes a whole bunch of clones of himself that's actually proven to be pretty useful in the final battle of the movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers yet. After spending the night in the tavern because they earned the respect of those crazy dancing Siberians, they go to a mountain where they find a temple. Sonic uses these little drawings, symbols that are on his little map to open up this huge bird, and from the bird comes a compass that they can use to find the Master Emerald. But before Sonic and Tails can get on out of there, Eggman and Knuckles show up, and another fight scene ensues. It's not really a fight scene, more of a skiing scene where they both fly down the mountain. During this skiing part of the movie, Tails gets hurt, and Sonic uses his rings to go to Hawaii and interrupt the wedding that's taking place. You might have noticed that I haven't really been mentioning what Tom and Maddie are up to. There have been scenes where they've been just chilling in Hawaii, chilling. But the problem is, it's really fucking boring. It's like the worst part of the film. There's this middle section that's actually coming up of the movie that is 20-30 minutes long, and it's the worst part of the film. I hate it. It was almost hard to sit through just because it was so boring, and I didn't really like the characters. I much preferred when the Sonic characters were being shown and they were having their little adventure. I didn't really care for the B plot where Tom and Maddie were at the wedding, and I just didn't really like it. Anyways, that's why I haven't been talking about them at all, because they're not really important or interesting in any way. Anyways, I'm just gonna go over this really fast because it's really not important and I don't really care about it, so. Turns out after Sonic arrived on Earth, there was this government organization called GUN that was formed to protect Earth from aliens like Sonic. GUN captures Sonic and Tails, and there's this really annoying, lame rescue mission that Maddie and her sister pull off. I don't really like it. It's not very interesting. They rescue Sonic and Tails, but Tails is still really hurt from being exploded by a robot, so Sonic is the only person that can intervene with Eggman and Knuckles. Across the ocean, Knuckles and Eggman have found the temple where the Master Emerald is being held. And it's this really cool, like, Red Sea type moment where they put the compass in this little hole in the ground, and then it causes like these symbols to glow in the sand, and then it shoots out into the ocean, and it's really cool. Like the sea splits and reveals like this massive temple, and I think it's a really cool scene. I really like how it looked. I really like the concept. I really like it. The point is, Knuckles and Eggman are really close to finding the Master Emerald, but Sonic manages to stop them before they can get their grubby little hands on it. Well, almost. Knuckles tries to fight off Sonic, but Eggman, in classic villain style, takes the emerald for himself and absorbs its power. He returns to Green Hills with the power of the emerald. It's actually kind of cool. His eyes are like green, and he's like floating with like green electricity. And he like has a wardrobe change too. It's like slay, dude. Knuckles, after a heartfelt little, kissing session with Sonic, decides that Sonic ain't so bad, and that Eggman is actually the bad guy. He's the bad guy. I really like how they wrote Knuckles in this movie. He's not stupid. He's not this angry, stupid guy that they've kind of turned him into the latest iterations of him. He's more of just a really gullible, doesn't really understand how to interact with others, character guy, and he's really cool, and I like him. I love Knuckles in this film. He's really good. He's so cute. I love him. Eggman uses the power of the emerald to think up a big egg robot, and Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all team up together using the power of friendship to stop him. But even after the power of the Master Emerald has been knocked out of Eggman, like literally punched, Knuckles just gets him. Because Eggman is so smart and probably predicted that this might happen, he instilled like a backup switch in the robot so he can still control it even after the emerald is knocked out of him. And Sonic and Knuckles and Tails all do their best, but they can't stop him. And with his egg robot, his mighty big egg robot, he almost steps on Sonic. He goes to like crush him, like just bah. But using the power of the Chaos Emeralds, I should probably explain what happens and why the Chaos Emeralds are suddenly here. Basically, long story short, the Master Emerald is created through the combination of all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and when the Master Emerald was knocked out of Eggman, it kind of exploded, and the 7 Chaos Emeralds came out. That's all you need to know. Using the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and I shit you not, the entire theater, including myself, was screaming when this happened. Sonic turns into Super Sonic and destroys the egg robot. It was so cool. I loved it. I love this movie. Shut up! I'm recording. I'm excited about Sonic. It was so cool though. I really enjoy that part of the film. From like this point onward, I think is my favorite part of the movie, is like how they wrapped it up. Anyways, Super Sonic absolutely destroys Eggman. Like, he just destroys him. And I'm pretty sure it's not confirmed in the film itself, but Eggman might be dead. We don't know yet. We're gonna have to wait till the 3rd movie to find out. But they defeat Eggman, all is well, they play some baseball, Knuckles and Tails and Sonic are all adorable, and that's the end of the movie. Now we gotta talk about that post-credit scene, because wow. When I first saw the logo for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, I honestly thought that it was going to be Metal Sonic that they were introducing into the 3rd film. A lot of people were speculating it could be Shadow, it could be Metal Sonic. They didn't really know. It hasn't really been revealed yet, or at the time it hadn't been revealed yet. I really thought it was going to be Metal Sonic, and here's why. 1, evil robot version of Sonic is way more marketable than edgy character that maybe casual enjoyers of Sonic probably don't even know exists. 2, I thought it looked like Metal Sonic's eye. I didn't really make the connection that, Shadow has red stripes. I didn't really think that that was a good way of representing it. But, fuck me! they're adding Shadow. They're adding my favorite character into the third Sonic movie, and I am stoked. I really didn't think that they were gonna add him. I really didn't. Just, it's way more marketable to add an evil metal version of the main character. Casual Sonic viewers might not even know who Shadow is, but I forgot that this is literally just made for fans. My cynicism made me forget that this is the best series of movies ever created, ever in the universe of anything, and they decided to say, fuck people who don't know who Shadow is, we're gonna add him, he's a fan favorite, and he's my favorite character next to like Silver and Blaze. I also really like Rouge, but I can't decide. I like all of them. I like Sonic. Just post-credit scene, everyone in the theater screamed. It was intense. I usually am not a screamer or like a like a laughing in the theater type of gal. I just kind of sit and enjoy my movie. This movie had me screaming, had me wiggling in my seat. It had me really invested, and I think it's only because I like Sonic so much. But yeah, that's Sonic 2. I overall thought it was a really good movie. I didn't really like the human characters at all. I thought that the middle section, where it's like 20-30 minutes of just human characters, like the Sonic characters weren't even in it really, was boring. I didn't enjoy it at all, but for the most part, I really liked this film. Other than that small little section in the middle that I found it kind of hard to sit through, it was really, really good. If you haven't seen the first Sonic movie or the second Sonic movie, I highly recommend that you go and watch them. They are amazing, especially if you're a Sonic fan like myself. They're just feeding the fans what they want, and it's amazing. And I'm actually really surprised that a company nowadays is doing that, you know? Like, they're not just looking for profit, they're making movies that fans want to see. It's really, really freaking cool. I'm looking forward to watching the third one when it comes out. I'm also probably going to see an early screening of that because it was so worth it. If I get a little Shadow the Hedgehog cup topper, I could die happy. Like, I could die happy. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a mess. I haven't actually made anything to this kind of scale of actually wanting it to be quality up until this point in my channel, so I'm kind of testing out what I want to do with my channel. I think I want to do movie reviews, honestly. Just do whatever I want. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, in case you forgot what these functions do, go ahead and click on them, please. And I plan on making a lot more like this. My goal is 1 to 2 videos a month. I'm pretty busy. I don't know how realistic that goal is, but I am planning on reviewing kind of movies that nobody really talks about. I want to watch some indie films. I want to watch some weird 80s movies that my dad enjoys. I'm just going to try to find interesting movies to review. So if that interests you, I don't know, maybe subscribe? Anyways, thanks for watching again, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever. Goodbye.